So this is going to be a quick video, hopefully, on this little project that you guys have to do. So this is called To Do College Options. And here goes. Can I go to college? Recently, things have changed for students with intellectual disabilities, or ID. You can go to college. All you need to do is act responsibly, set that as your goal, and do the research. If you want to go directly into a career, that's okay too. So the first thing I want to draw your attention to, guys, is the fact that you can go to college if you choose. And I'm using the word diffabilities instead of disabilities. And the reason is, when you are disabled, that means dis ahead of a word means you can't do something. And as far as I can tell, you guys are all perfectly able to do a whole bunch of things. So it's just that you might have different abilities. Everybody has different abilities. So I'm going to try and call it diffabilities instead of disabilities going forward. That doesn't mean you're going to see that on websites and things like that, but that's where we're going to start our little revolution here. So the first paragraph, as you see, is about going to college. So let's check out the next paragraph. Directions. Respond to the blue questions with proper spelling, grammar, capitalization, and punctuation. Note, if you have trouble spelling, do a spell check after you get your words out, after you write. And the reason I say to do that is, as a writer, I just want to dump the words on the page, get my ideas and thoughts out, and then I'll correct things and change it and revise later, okay? So if you stop yourself because you're not spelling correctly, then you lose your ideas. So be mindful of that. Good writers just dump their words out and then on the page when they're writing, and then they go back. So to learn how to use spell check, you can click here, spell check video. You would click on this, click down here, and it would take you there. So here's your first question. Do you want to go to college, or would you rather go directly into a career? So I want you to write your response on this line. Just click there. You can write as much as you want, and the line will expand. Okay? So that's the first part of this assignment. The next part is to research. Okay? You're going to research college options available for students with ID. Watch the videos below. If you watched the first one already, which is the play pause it, where you were answering questions along the way, then simply go on to the second one. So the first one, as you click on that and pull down and click on the title here, that's I'm thinking college, even with my disability. Once you've done that, the second one is I want you to look at the website overview video that I did. Then I want you to research more by clicking here. And this one's really cool because when you go there, I'm just going to show you really quickly. When you go there, and I'm going to make this a little wider if I can. I can't right now. But you can see, like here's New York, and these are different states which have different numbers of colleges that kids with ID can attend. So that's a really cool website. And then finally, I want you to click this link to see other resources that are available to students with disabilities in college. And so it's going to also take you to that same website, but there are even more things that you should research and read about, okay? So let's go back here. Now, after you've done that, I want you guys to do a paragraph response. I want you to address the questions below in a 5-sentence paragraph. You need to make sure that your spelling and grammar are correct and use proper capitalization and ending punctuation. And remember, you're not going to check your spelling until after you've gotten the words out. And you can then add punctuation if you're missing it, or capitalization. So here are some of the questions I would like you to answer in your 5-sentence paragraph. Now that you know more, do you want to attend college, and why? So whether it's a yes or a no, you have to respond because. Whether you go to college or directly into work, How do you think your choice would impact or change your life? And the last one, do you know what you might want to study or what you want to do for a career? If not, what websites could you look at for college and career options? Okay, so this is what you need to respond to. You're going to write your response down here. I have some sentence starters that you can use if you need them. Okay, so basically, I want to go to college, but I didn't think it was possible because now that I know college is possible, college would impact my life by, a career would impact my life by, something I might be interested in studying is, even though I could go to college, I prefer to. And you see all these little dots, those 3 little dots mean that you are going to erase those dots and start writing your own words and finish the sentences and the ideas. Okay? So again, be mindful. This is I'm expecting a 5-sentence paragraph that addresses these questions. Okay? And especially for those of us who want to go to college, it's important that you write to that level. Okay? And we'll help you. But don't put it off and don't run away from it. So now go to page 2 if you dare. So dare. And this is just a memory tool on what revising consists of. So to revise something means to make it better. Okay? So dare stands for delete, add, rearrange, and exchange. Okay? So let's look at this. Final version, if you want to take yourself to a higher level. Okay, so this is additional work. If you're excited and you want to go to college, I highly recommend it. Number 1, copy and paste your response from above onto the revise line below. So whatever you wrote here, you would just Command-C, copy it, and then you would bring it down here, Command-V, and paste it. Okay? Revise, which means to make better, using dare. Over here, I just went over that, right? Which means to delete, add, rearrange, and exchange words so that you have the best words to get your ideas across, okay? And that's the whole beauty about writing, is you get everything on paper or in the computer. Oh, excuse me. And then you go back and you delete and you add and you rearrange and you exchange, okay? Then make sure your capitalization and punctuation are correct. And finally, do a spell check before submitting your work. I look forward to seeing what you guys come up with. Please, if you have any questions, ask me.